Hey guys, I'm Adrian from adoriani.com. Today I want to speak about the basics of panning. There are a lot of techniques out there in terms of panning, but I found out that most of the time I'm coming back to the essentials as they almost always work. One of the most important techniques of placing the elements in your mix is panning. Basically, you have in your mix three main positions: center, left, and right. How do you pan things in your session if you are starting out? Let's say you have a simple session: a kick, a snare, a hi-hat, a bass, a guitar, and a piano, and maybe later a vocal track. One essential thing you should take into consideration is that there are some tracks that are placed almost always in the dead center. These are the kick, snare, bass, and vocal tracks. Of course, if you have an instrumental track, and let's say you have playing a saxophone, you have to put it in the center as the main track of the mix. Now, let's see. We have the above mentioned tracks in the center position. Let's listen. So, we do have them in center, but what should we do with the guitar and the piano tracks? Now it's time to have some balance in our mix. It really depends on how you see the mix. One technique is to close your eyes and imagine them on a stage. Do you want the piano on the left or on the right? Or maybe the client that sent you the session told his preferred position for the guitar. The sure thing is that if you decide to put both guitar and the piano tracks on the left or on the right, it will not make much sense as you will have an unbalanced mix in terms of the elements position. So, let's place the piano on the right and the guitar on the left. Adjust the volume a bit. And here we are. It is a starting rough mix. I will put also the hi-hat a bit to the right, like that. In case you have two guitars that play the same thing or background vocals, you can pan them dead left and right. Just listen how they sit in the mix and play a bit with their volume. The most important positions in a mix are the center, left, and right. When there are more elements in a mix, things become trickier. But don't be afraid of experimenting. Keep in mind that you need to have a balance that makes sense for your mix. Don't pay attention on how it looks on the panning knobs. If it sounds right, it probably does. If you like this video, please subscribe for more and visit us at adoriani.com and our Facebook page. Until next time, stay cool and make great music.